In the top stories, Keela Williams, Lemaya Charles and Mitchell Boren are NCCU's 2024 scholarship recipients. Beach Allen Primary School kicks off School Safety Week with special assembly. And Joseph Bergen from Survivor to Advocate calling for an end to gun violence. The details on these stories and more following the break.
Have you heard about Kumar's grocery store at Needmos Estate, just after the water department? At Kumar's, we pride ourselves on helpful and friendly staff, great prices, and excellent service. Don't miss our weekend specials, starting every Thursday, and our super specials on Saturdays. We're open Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So what are you waiting for? Check us out at Kumar's, where service is our pleasure.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Win a living room makeover with Quartz Ready Cash. One lucky winner will get a chance to win a living room makeover with any cash loan. No security required. And affordable monthly payments. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Visit one of our locations for more information about getting your Ready Cash loan today. This month is all about you with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Terms and conditions apply.
It has been 2 years since Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew led his team to victory at the polls and assumed the reins of government. He and his team came to office on the promise of restoring our nation to its glory days, when good governance assured every citizen and resident was guaranteed economic stability and employment, quality health care and education, modern housing, and visionary social protections. But where are they now? And how do they measure up in delivering on the promises made to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis? Join me, Ebony Brandon, on ZIZ Television each Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. with a rebroadcast on Fridays at 8 p.m. for the limited episode series, The Nine, an era of transformation. As together we explore how the Dr. Terence Drew-led government has followed through on their commitment to transforming the nation into the world's first sustainable island state.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Jasmine Thomas. On Monday, the Gingerland Secondary School's Lemaya Charles and the Charlestown Secondary School's Keela Williams and Mitchell Boren joined the list of students who have received scholarships from the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Limited. The announcement was made by the NCCU General Manager, G. Sidney Newton, at a ceremony which formed a part of activities to mark International Credit Union Week.
It's always a pleasure to give back to the community. And the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union has been giving back to the schools, the children of our schools, since 1986. And so today I'm pleased to present to you 3 students who have been selected your certificate of scholarship, having been chosen by a panel that you are the most desirable and fitting persons to receive them and to become ambassadors of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union.
Newton also shared words of encouragement to the scholarship recipients.
You have just joined a group of illustrious students of the past, some who have become politicians, some who have become lawyers, doctors, engineers, and other professionals in the community. I'm saying we have gone back since over 30 years, close to 40 years. So enjoy your association with the credit union, and feel free at any time to reach out to us if you have any needs. Your grades are sent to the credit union, or your parents will bring them to the credit union. And we like to see those which have 1s and A's. All right? If they don't have those, we'll have to ask you a few questions. So all the best in your tenure as a scholarship holder of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union.
Monday's ceremony also featured presentations to the Nevis Island Administration's Social Services Seniors Division and the Pink Lily Cancer Care Charity. International Credit Union Week began on Sunday, 13th October, with a service at the Combermere Methodist Church. There, the NCCU presented a monetary donation to aid in the work of the church. On Tuesday, 15th October, NCCU representatives are expected to join their colleagues of sister credit unions and the St. Kitts and Nevis National Cooperative League on Von Radio's Let's Talk program. On Wednesday, the institution will make its annual contribution to health services on the island. This year's presentation will be held at the Alexandra Hospital. On Thursday, International Credit Union Day, the NCCU's President, Chris Liebert, will deliver an official address, and the annual health fair, facilitated by Dr. Linton Liebert Jr. and the Health Promotion Unit, will take place in the NCCU's parking lot. Friday, 18th October, will be dubbed Member Appreciation Day. Throughout the week, members will have the opportunity to benefit from a new way of updating their accounts titled Mix and Match Membership Drive. They will also be able to answer trivia questions on the NCCU's social media pages. Other activities will be spread across the month of October, and early in November, there are a member engagement forum dubbed Synergy on October 23, Soca Size on October 26, and a community cleanup and tree planting exercise on November 2. The theme for this year's observance of International Credit Union Week is One World Through Cooperative Finance. As part of the Ministry of Education's inaugural Schools Safety Week initiative, schools across St. Kitts held special assemblies on the 14th of October to commemorate the week of activities. The Beach Island Primary School hosted their assembly under the theme Safety Starts With Me, aimed at promoting and reinforcing the importance of safe learning environments for students and staff. During the assembly, Vincent Fo, District 2 Manager at the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA, addressed the students, emphasizing the critical role of safety in their daily lives. He noted that climate change-related disasters pose a significant threat to their well-being and education.
We are having a lot of disasters. Climate change is causing a lot of that. And you, as the children and youths of tomorrow, are being suffering because of these disasters. Whenever we've been struck with a disaster, you have school closing, you're home from your education, some of y'all get sick because there's things flying around in the air. So all these are part of the safety project that they are trying to put in place. You have to take the initiative or take the first step in making sure that your environment is safe. Tell your friends, tell your family, be that agent where you go around and you talk about safety at home, safety at school, safety within your community.
Principal Jamila Bristol Brown also addressed the students, reinforcing the idea that safety begins with them. She announced that as part of the day's activities, students would participate in a safety inspection of the school, identifying hazards and discussing solutions with their teachers.
You're going to make sure you have a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper so you can write down the information, and when you get back to your class, you can tell your teachers what you found, what is dangerous, and how we can fix it, what you think we can do to go about making our school safe. You are part of this.
Schools Safety Week continues with various activities, including an emergency earthquake drill on Tuesday, a school cleanup day on Wednesday, and safety talks and demonstrations on Thursday. The week will conclude with safety exhibitions on Friday. These activities are being held in line with the International Day for Disaster Reduction, celebrated on the 13th of October under the theme, Empowering the Next Generation for a Resilient Future. This initiative is part of a broader effort by the Ministry of Education to promote safety and preparedness among students, fostering a secure learning environment across the island. Joseph Bergen, a survivor who, after being shot in 2005, now navigates life with the challenges of partial disability. He recently sat down with Devon Cornelius to share his journey and advocate for a movement away from violence. Here is more in this report.
In an appearance on ZIZ Radio's The Edge on Monday, Joseph Bergen shared his story of survival after a gunshot wound left him partially disabled in 2005. Now navigating life in a wheelchair and with the aid of a cane, Bergen is on a mission to inspire the nation to abandon violence and embrace more positive paths. His message comes at a critical time as St. Kitts and Nevis and the wider Caribbean region grapple with the ongoing impact of gun violence. He also spoke about how being disabled could impact one's mental health.
First of all, I'm a soldier of the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force.
Okay.
In 2005, I was out doing some escort duties on a Simaco truck, and there was a robbery. Unfortunately, I was shot in my neck. As a result of that, I am experiencing paraplegic issues on my right side. That's partially paralyzed. Some people even shut themselves away from society because they can't carry what had happened to them mentally. You know, and I learn a lot about that. You know, mental strength is very important. Mental strength, sometimes it is even stronger than physical strength. You know, and a man with a bulk of muscle, he may look strong or seem strong, but when it comes down to the mental part of it.
Bergen called on the nation to come together and put an end to the cycle of violence.
People out there who are grieving, in pain from this kind of repetitive behavior. And, you know, and too many often you find children growing up in today's world, they don't even know their dad. They don't know their mother because of these, you know, social ills.
Right.
Yeah. And we really have to stop this as a nation.
He discussed the complications he faced because of the gunshot wound.
And this is how severe the situation was. From a gunshot wound, I think now I had a serious case of pneumonia. That was even more severe than the gunshot. And they was treating me for that as well. I seen people like dealing with me or doing whatever they have to do to see about my well-being, and I could have barely communicate with them, hearing them, seeing them, but most of the time I'm out of it.
Bergen left this message for young people who are thinking of engaging in violence.
We sit down and we farm gangs and we plan crime. To farm gangs and plan crimes, you got to be brilliant. Because if you're going out to murder somebody, you're thinking about, you don't want to be caught. If you're thinking about going to commit a robbery, you don't want to be caught.
Right.
So that's to show the level of intelligence these youths have. You know? And they know every nook and cranny. They know when the soldiers come in, they know when the police come in. So sometimes when these things done executed, police and soldiers arrive. You know? So I would like to say my appeal to the youth this morning, before you sit down and farm gangs and farm crime, think about how you can better your community, how you can better your society, how you can better your family. There's so many things out there you can do, so many things, you know, we are in an age of technology, we could be creative, we could be innovative and motivate ourselves and push ourselves and elevate our family as a whole.
Community groups should actively participate in crime prevention efforts. Bergen emphasizes that these groups shouldn't always depend on the government to tackle the issue of crime.
As community groups, we can't wait for the government to do everything, you know.
Right.
We come together as community groups and we talk about what is affecting us and how we can fix it. And you can get a lot of results out of that. And maybe by meeting so, you know, Peter might find some ways to forgive Johnny. Paul might find some way to forgive, you know, Peter, because we're not working together for a change, a meaningful change. And if we could push that as a community without the involvement of government or civil authority, I think we're on a good path.
Community groups have a vital role to play in crime prevention, as highlighted by Bergen. By taking initiative and working collaboratively, these organizations can create safer neighborhoods. Devon Cornelius, ZIZ News.
Thanks, Devon. After the break, NDMD launches Disaster Risk Reduction Week with church service in Nevis and the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club to host inaugural Vision Symposium. Stay with us.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA specials from October 3rd through 16th. Now our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Chef Boyardee canned pasta and microwave pastas, just $6.99. Eggo waffles and pancakes, $14.99. Essential everyday barbecue sauces, $7.99 each. Almond Breeze almond milks, $16.99. Lender's bagels, $12.99. Langer's juices, just $11.99. And now our very low weekly value deals. Essential everyday pastas are just $4.99. Essential everyday pasta sauce, $9.99. La yogurt, $3.39. Philadelphia cream cheese, $13.99. VO5 shampoo and conditioner, $5.49. Equaline mouthwash, $10.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity.
I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be.
What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies.
I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
Health-wise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Monique Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Welcome back. The Nevis Disaster Management Department, NDMD, officially launched its week of activities in observance of the International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction, IDDRR, with a church service at the Shiloh Baptist Church on Sunday, 13th October. The theme for this year's commemoration, Empowering the Next Generation for a Resilient Future, highlights the critical role of youth in disaster preparedness. The Honorable Spencer Brand, Minister responsible for disaster management in the Nevis Island Administration, NIA, along with key NDMD officials and community members, attended the service, reflecting a unified commitment to strengthening the Nevis disaster resilience. Pastor Wayne Maynard, using Genesis 18:1-16, emphasized the importance of faith, vigilance, and community service in disaster risk reduction. He encouraged everyone to remain proactive in ensuring Nevis is well prepared for potential disasters. NDMD Director Dyer thanked the congregation for their ongoing support and outlined the upcoming week of activities designed to raise disaster awareness and engage the public, especially youth. The scheduled activities include October 14, Staff Development Day, focusing on enhancing the skills of NDMD personnel. October 15, Staff Presentations on Disaster Preparedness Initiatives. October 16, NDMD's participation in the On the Mark radio program and the staff excursion. October 17, a disaster quiz and giveaway at War Memorial Square, offering interactive learning and prizes. October 19, a fun day at Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park, closing the week with a celebration of community resilience. The theme calls on youth, educators, and policymakers to actively contribute to disaster preparedness as NDMD continues its mission to safeguard the island while fostering a disaster-resilient future for all generations. For more information on the upcoming events, follow NDMD's ongoing efforts for a safer Nevis. The St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club will be hosting its inaugural Vision Symposium, scheduled for Thursday, 17th October, at the Alfonso E. Bridgewater Olympic House Conference Room from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. Health and Wellness Chairperson Adora Warner and President of the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club, Cedric Liebert, stopped by ZIZ Studios on Tuesday to speak about the event. Here's our Upfront segment.
Welcome to Upfront right here on ZIZ Television. I'm your host, Shanique Harvey. Today, we're going to be shining a spotlight on an initiative by the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club. They're going to be hosting their inaugural Vision Symposium on October 17th, 2024. Under the theme, Envisioning the Future of the Visually Impaired, Looking It Straight in the Eye. And to talk to us about this upcoming event, we have in studio the Health and Wellness Chairperson, Adora Warner, and Mr. Cedric Liebert, who is the president of the St. Kitts Bastair Lions Club. Mr. Cedric Liebert, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so first and foremost, let us start with the inspiration of this event. What inspired the St. Kitts Bastair Club to host this
As
symposium?
president of the Lions Club, I was asked to put a whole program together for the whole year during my term. And as part of it, we thought that we should have, as part of the subcommittees, which is health and wellness, which we have said, we have agreed that we're going to organize this symposium. For this symposium, I'll ask Lion Adora to speak. However, we were installed in July, and since then we have been doing a number of projects, and we have a number of projects continuing for the whole year. So today we are focusing on health and wellness, looking at blindness awareness, and I'll ask Lion Adora to take on.
Okay. So what can you tell us about the theme, envisioning the future of the visually impaired, looking it straight in the eye? Where did that come from?
It was inspiration coming from our president, because it was one of the mantras of our president. Lions International focus on vision and diabetes. So we decided to have an open forum where persons of different abilities, blind, visually impaired, could have a discussion and have an open and honest discussion as to the impacts of the visual impairment or blindness to them as it pertains to school, education wise, going to the bank, something as simple as going to the bank has its implications. Do you have wheelchair access? Understand? So we want to turn the dial. We want to open the discussion as it pertains to that.
Nice. So what would you say are some of the more difficult issues that persons who are visually impaired face here in St. Kitts and Nevis?
Well, from our conversation, we realized that one of the issues they have is something as simple as going to the bank, which we take for granted. I was told that one of the banks recently got a ramp, and something we take for granted because they cannot come up the steps. So just get into our everyday living. So we want to know exactly what are the issues and how we could assist in opening the discussion. So we have on board Ministry of Disabilities, we have Ministry of Education, we have a wide range of persons at the symposium to have this discussion, which we deem very important.
Okay. And speaking of the symposium, I realized when I looked at the poster, you guys have a special speaker who would be there.
Well, I could let the president speak to the speaker.
Okay.
Yes, we have a Dr. Walton Aubrey Webson from Antigua. I've known him since 1975, and he has been blind since he was age 4, and he is now presently the ambassador to the United Nations for Antigua and Barbuda. And he's been doing a wonderful job at that level. But because I knew him so long ago, I thought I should ask him, and he has given us the okay. So he'll be here on Wednesday for Thursday.
Okay. And speaking of the symposium yet again, I realize you guys will be doing it in a hybrid format, meaning in person and virtually. Talk to us about that.
So what I could say about a hybrid program is that we are hoping that persons who are unable to join us in person, because we are full to capacity, but online it's limitless. So we would encourage persons to come on and listen to the discussion, maybe give some feedback, and let us change the dial, let us turn the dial, let us change the conversation. Let us give the persons with visual impairedness and blindness an open forum to discuss what they need from us to assist them to have a healthier lifestyle.
Okay.
That is our aim.
Okay, and in wrapping up, let's just tell persons, because you said to me before we start the program that there's a limit to the in-person aspect of it. So for the persons who would like to join virtually, can you just tell them how they can join?
So the persons who would like to join virtually, we have the link on our Facebook page, SKN Lions, and SKB Lions, sorry, and you could click on the link and join us. I would give you the link and maybe you could put it on your page. That would be helpful. We have 3 speakers other than our keynote speaker. We have Ms. Cotton, we have somebody from the Ministry of Disabilities, and we have a Dr. Andrews. He is not located in St. Kitts, but he'll be doing his presentation virtually. And we would really like to thank Dr. Andrew because he is at a work assignment, but he couldn't let us down.
Right.
So he's going to join us virtually. We'd like to thank the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Disabilities. We'd like to thank National Caribbean Insurance. They've been our pillars of strength because it wasn't easy pulling this together, but we had to do it.
Okay. And I wish you all the best for this event. So for those who are just joining us, I was speaking with Health and Wellness Chairperson Adora Warner and President of the St. Kitts Bastair Lions Club, Mr. Cedric Liburd. And we were talking about the St. Kitts Bastair Lions Club upcoming event, the Vision Symposium, which will be held on October 17th. Whether in person or virtually, please be sure to be a part of this very important discussion. Now, that was Upfront. I'm your host, Shanique Harvey. We'll have more news after this.
Coming up in regional news, CDB sponsors 9 researchers for Canada Caribbean Institute Symposium. The details when we come back.
Guess what? What? September 2024 marks the official start of Aspire.
And our government has a super cool gift just for us.
$1,000 in saving and investments.
$500 will be held in a savings account.
That we go as you go.
And $500 in shares kept safely until you are qualified to access it.
And it belongs to us, not mommy, no daddy.
And not only that, you'll be learning all about how to manage your money wisely at school too.
Yes, all children ages 5 to 18 who are citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis
and registered at a school, including homeschool, will qualify.
I can't wait for September 2024.
But I am the first group ever to benefit from this program.
Yay! To saving, investing, and
watching our money grow.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity.
I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be.
What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies.
I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done,
projects and school were completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
Looking for the perfect bed? It's the time for Beds Rest Easy. Dream big, save bigger sales event at Hostas Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Get 25% off cash prices on all beds, bedroom sets, whether you're upgrading or starting fresh. We've got your dream bedroom set waiting just for you. Plus, enjoy double cash back on all higher purchase items. Don't miss your chance to rest easy, dream big, and save bigger. Hurry to Hosford's today. The time for Beds Rest Easy, Dream Big, Save Bigger sales event is on now, but only for a limited time. Hosford's, where quality meets comfort. Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
My day is always easier with my National Bank Visa card. I get to do all the things I want to do and more. When shopping at my local vendor, I can conveniently swipe my National Bank card, worry-free and hassle-free. In achieving my health goals and to keep me refreshed, especially with this heat, swiping my National Bank card is a breath of fresh air. Now, time to get myself pampered. What's more rewarding than ending my day at the spa? Then I just tap and go. It's been a long day. I need something to eat. Maybe I should order some KFC after the show.
Discover the benefits of your National Bank Visa card and simplify your life. Live your life easily and experience the freedom with National Bank Visa Card.
Welcome back. On the regional scene, 9 leading researchers from across the Caribbean, whose work is driving climate resilience and sustainability, will be sponsored by the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, to present their studies at the 2024 Canada Caribbean Institute CCI Research Symposium. The event will take place from the 16th to the 18th of October at McMaster University in Hamilton, Ontario. The CCI Research Symposium is a prestigious gathering that connects researchers, policymakers, and stakeholders to address critical regional issues such as environmental justice, public health, housing, food security, and climate vulnerabilities. This year's theme also includes the integration of alternative energy sources. The 9 CDB-sponsored researchers represent 6 Caribbean nations. Among them are Dr. Sherilyn Burram from Trinidad and Tobago, a lecturer at the University of the West Indies, UWI, focusing on community resilience in flood-prone areas. Mr. Bhopendra Maharaj, a PhD candidate at UE, researching climate change mitigation in the transportation sector. Mrs. Crystal Roberts, founder of the Crystal Clear Initiative, specializing in disaster risk management. Other researchers include Dr. Elon Gadogan, an environmental engineer at the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center, and Ms. Bevon Charles from Grenada, who leads AI-based sustainable farming projects. Additional scholars from Belize, Suriname, and Jamaica will also present on the topics ranging from indigenous climate resilience to renewable energy integration. CDB's support reflects its commitment to empowering Caribbean innovators in tackling climate challenges. According to William Ashby, CDB's Acting Division Chief of Economic Infrastructure, this symposium is vital for fostering collaboration and bolstering the region's adaptive capacity to climate change. Their funding is part of CDB's broader mission to build a climate-resilient Caribbean and to support climate change mitigation and adaptation efforts in the region. Coming up, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump target key voter groups in election push. International news is next.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skanifer, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health, featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the first and third Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
And on the international scene, on Tuesday, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump intensified efforts to secure key voter groups ahead of the 2024 election. Harris participated in a Detroit town hall hosted by the Breakfast Club, aiming to connect with black male voters, while Trump taped a Fox News town hall with an all-female audience. Harris's campaign is focused on boosting black male turnout, launching the Opportunity Agenda for Black Men with the proposals for economic support. Meanwhile, Trump seeks to regain support from suburban women, emphasizing his role as a protector. Both candidates face challenges in key states like Michigan, where Harris is addressing frustrations from Arab American voters, and Trump is working to rebuild his appeal among women. As the race remains tight, both are working to energize their base and attract undecided voters. Up next in sports, West Indies women defeat England to book semi-final spot in Women's T20 World Cup, and Sri Lanka defeat West Indies men by 73 runs to even T20 series. Stay tuned.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, the West Indies women defeated England by 6 wickets to book their place in the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup in the UAE. West Indies captain Hayley Matthews won the toss and sent England into bat as they went in search of the victory that would guarantee them a place in the knockout stages. The West Indies made early inroads into the English batting lineup, limiting them to 34 for 3 at one stage. Affie Fletcher was the pick of the West Indies bowlers as she took 3 wickets for 21 runs to limit England to 141 for 7 from their 20 overs. Fletcher, with her 3 wickets, now holds the record for most T20 wickets in a calendar year for the West Indies women with 24 wickets. The West Indies, in their reply, got off to a flyer, and with openers Matthews and Quanah Joseph putting on 102 for the opening when the former was out for an even 50. That did not stop the 2016 champions' the victory charge as Joseph top scored with 52 and along with 27 from Deandra Dottin, they got the victory target needed for a semi-final spot with 12 balls to spare. West Indies women topped Group B and will play New Zealand on Friday for a place in Sunday's finals. Meanwhile, across in Sri Lanka, the West Indies men suffered a 73-run defeat in the hands of the host in the second of 3 T20 internationals. Winning the toss and batting first, Sri Lanka in their 20 overs posted 162 for 5 with Patham Nisanka top scoring with 52. Romario Shepherd was the pick of the West Indies bowlers with 2 wickets for 23 runs. The West Indies batsmen never really got going in their chase as the wickets kept on tumbling almost from the start. At one point, there were 40 for the loss of 7 wickets, eventually being bowled out for 89 runs with captain Rovman Powell, the only score of note with a knock of 20 as they slipped to a 73-run defeat. With the series locked at 1 game each, the winner of Thursday's 3rd T20 International will win the series. When we come back, we'll have a look at the top stories that made the headlines. Stay tuned.
When persons with TB sneeze or cough, healthy persons nearby breathe in the droplets and the bacteria can lodge in their lungs. People with weakened immune systems such as HIV/AIDS, alcohol and drug users, smokers, children, and the elderly are most susceptible. Persons with a cough should take precautions when in contact with persons in public places. Cover your mouth when sneezing and coughing. Visit your doctor or health center. You must complete your treatment. TB can be cured even with HIV. Be responsible. Help stop the spread of TB and HIV. Protect yourself and others.
Recapping the top stories, Keela Williams, Lemaya Charles, and Mitchell Boren are NWCU's 2024 scholarship recipients. Beach Allen Primary School kicks off School Safety Week with special assembly, and Joseph Bergen from Survivor to Advocate calling for an end to gun violence. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jasmine Thomas. Grace be to you, and peace and mercy be multiplied.